Everybody, and welcome back to some more WWE 2K25 Universe mode, and welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. We are on the first week of November, and this is the SmackDown after our previous PLE Bad Blood, which took place on Saturday, September the 27th, on the 4th week of October in Universe mode. And now we are on the road to Survivor Series War Games, which will take place in Canada on the 4th week of October. Well, the 4th week of November, excuse me there, taking place on October the 25th on YouTube on Saturday. So yeah, had to correct myself there for like a second, as the aforementioned PLE Survivor Series War Games will take place in 4 weeks time on YouTube on the 4th week of November, streaming live on Saturday, October the 25th. The last time we had a Survivor Series War Games PLE was last year in WWE 2K24's Universe mode, in which that season of Universe mode lasted from last year 24 to this year 25. And with all that being said, here is the match card for this week's SmackDown. The SmackDown after Bad Blood in the road to Survivor Series War Games. We kick off SmackDown this week with Big Jim Uso taking on El Idolo Andrade. And in Big Jim's corner, Jimmy Uso has a couple of Bloodline OGs in his corner. The OTC, Roman Reigns, the Wise Man, Paul Heyman. And the following match after that is tag team action on the blue brand. Representing the Bloodline 2.0, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa take on DIY. Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. Tommaso Ciampa on the right, Johnny Gargano on the left. In some one-on-one action, primetime Cedric Alexander versus The Miz. Is the age of Alexander taking on the A-lister of WWE. And more tag team action on SmackDown, as Angel and Berto, known as Los Garza, also representing Legado del Fantasma, with their teammates Elektra Lopez, the female member of the group, and Santos Escobar, the leader, the head honcho of Legado del Fantasma, LDF. And after that, more action on SmackDown is women's division action under Fatal 4-Way rules. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the female representative of Legado del Fantasma, Elektra Lopez, the always ruthless and physical Blair Davenport, and relentless at that, and the Pride of Puerto Rico, and the female representative of the LWO, Zelina Vega. And some more women's division action This time one-on-one, as Indi Hartwell with Candice LeRae in her corner as he takes on the Glow and the always athletic and highly skilled Naomi. Santos Escobar takes on Damian Priest in one-on-one action. Is the Emperor of Lucha Libre, the head honcho of Legado del Fantasma, taking on the Archer of Infamy, the Punishment. And our main event to close out this week's edition of SmackDown in Universe Mode, as the OTC Roman Reigns takes on the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. The last time these two men fought in a WWE ring was at the Bad Blood pay-per-view, which took place on Saturday, September the 27th, on the 4th week of October in game. So who will get the victory this time around? Will it be the OTC or will it be the American Nightmare? One of those questions will be answered after one of them wins this week's SmackDown main event. And before we wrap up the intro and kick off the SmackDown action this week, if you're new to this very channel, make sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notifications bell so you won't miss new content just like this one. And with that being said, let's kick off SmackDown right here, right now, with one-on-one action. Jimmy Uso versus Andrade. Big Jim versus El Idolo. Here we go, folks. It's time to kick off SmackDown this week with some one-on-one action. And here is Big Jim, Jimmy Uso, accompanied by Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, two OGs of the OG Bloodline.
Made a ruthless move to step out of the shadow of his brother in order to put the range of his talent on full display.
And according to Jimmy, it was well worth it. The only question now is, can WWE handle the real, untethered Jimmy Uso?
Jimmy Uso is always willing to do whatever it takes to win.
And that's exactly what I'm afraid of. Jimmy Uso is hungry for power.
Get used to it, Byron. We are about to witness the ascent of Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy Uso's in the ring and is ready to go. And here comes the man he'll be facing in this opening contest here on SmackDown this week, El Idolo himself, Andrade.
Back in WWE, now ready to position himself as the future.
And his opponent from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Andrade.
Andrade is a superstar who possesses uncanny speed and ring awareness.
Because, Corey, this business is in his blood.
You're right about that, Cole. This is where he truly loves to be. A well-rounded competitor.
Yeah, Corey, when it comes to Andrade, it's really difficult to find a weakness.
Why Andrade is an incredibly tough opponent. Andrade loves to pay respect and honor his Lucha Libre heritage, but he's also supremely confident in himself.
And here we go, one-on-one action to kick off SmackDown this week. Jimmy Uso, Andrade, and the bell has officially rung.
Jimmy Uso, who's been obsessed with showing who he is as his own man, no matter what it impacts.
It's not wise to try and enter the psyche of Jimmy, but he needs to keep his mind clear and focus on the task at hand, not fixate on proving a point.
He doesn't care who he hurts. What Jimmy Uso has done is become an island unto himself, and in the process, ripped his family apart.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll have all our fingers on the rewind button when Andrade is also in the ring.
Well, there are few superstars who are as confident in their ability as Andrade is. There's absolutely no wasted movement when he unleashes his offense, and his ability to reverse the seemingly irreversible is incredible.
Boom! Good defense from him. A moonsault.
It runs straight into the pin.
Oh, kick out.
Too soon.
Rolling into a monkey flip. It couldn't have felt good being shucked around like that. He quickly gets out of dodge. Snapmare takedown. Delivers the headbutt.
Right between the eyes. Getting the win here is going to take all of Jimmy Uso's cunning, his best schemes, his most creative tricks. We need to see them all on full display.
I'm not sure his opponent would appreciate your enthusiasm, Corey, but I get where you're coming from.
Oh, kick to the face.
Now trampling the opposition.
Andrade falling victim to a surge of attacks here.
This is the cunning of Jimmy Uso, using every tactic he can to get the advantage. Taken down by the neck.
And an elbow to the head, too. And Andrade dodges that one. A running Hurricane Rana.
Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry.
Oh, spinning back elbow.
Going for the pin.
And he breaks the count quickly.
This isn't even close to over. Good defense there.
Full Nelson cinched in into a sit-out slam. He's got him square in his sights here.
Whoa! Plunge out to the outside.
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, it was right on the money. Some might see that as a weapon, but a manager's just making sure the area is safe for his client. Andrade with a double underhook. There it is, the message.
Does Jimmy have any fight left?
And a quick kick out.
What a kick out.
Throwing everything in the kitchen sink in there, but to no avail. A weakening arm breaker. Fends it off. Good counter. Big back body throw.
You see the height on that?
Strikes with a kick.
He avoids the contact. Oh, delivers the enziguri for a counter.
Andrade with the reversal. And now propped up in the corner.
Oh my God! Oh, are you kidding me?
Back of his neck.
Ooh. Oh, hanging on for dear life. Into a powerbomb.
And a kick out of only one.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
He catches Andrade with a big counter. Using the elbow as a weapon. Andrade's pinned. Can he survive? A kick out at two.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Get this back into the ring now. Placing him in the corner.
Looking to put this thing away.
No moonsault!
Great adjustment. An attempt underway, but the ref is still distracted. This deep into the match, and he's able to kick out before a 1 count. It's stunning.
Headed out of the ring, but the counter's looming. Wow, what a club. Stiff. I think he's totally gassed.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Kick again to the back of the head.
Cold-blooded Jimmy Uso in full effect there.
Doing what he needs to do once it.
Uso. Jimmy Uso splash. Jimmy with a game ender.
Two.
What in the world? He is just barely still in the fight. I don't know how many more times he's going to be able to kick out after that. That was too close for Uso. Uso splash. That could do Andrade in.
Two. Jimmy Uso comes up big with a win tonight.
Here is your winner, Jimmy Uso.
Andrade unable to get it done and losing this match.
Jim Uso knows how to win big, and he just reminded each and every one of us with this win.
Big Jimmy Uso picks up the victory in this opening contest against El Idolo Andrade, whom is the current U.S. champion, the same belt that he faced Jimmy Uso against, and won that belt off of Big Jim at Bad Blood this past Saturday on the 27th of September on the 4th week of October, as mentioned before. And the action here on SmackDown this week has just begun based on that victory by Big Jimmy Uso over Andrade. On to the next match, folks. On to the next match. And it's time for some tag team action. Representing the Bloodline 2.0, Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga take on DIY, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. And it all goes down right here, right now, on the blue brand known as SmackDown. We continue the action on SmackDown with just our second matchup, our next matchup, that is tag team action. And here comes one half of the Bloodline 2.0 tag team. Here is Tama Tonga.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 209 pounds, Tama Tonga.
Hurting people inside the ring is the family business. Tama Tonga learned from the best. Yeah, and he does it all in pursuit of honoring the bloodline. He carries out his tribal chief's bidding proudly.
And Tonga is set to conquer inside the ring, to brutalize anyone who opposes him and his allies.
And Tama's pretty good at it, too. He enjoys every chance he gets to deliver a beatdown.
Tonga has beaten people up all over the world.
And hoarded tag team gold along the way.
And I believe he's ready to deliver another decisive victory.
Well, that's the only way Tonga knows how to do it.
And here comes the other half of the Bloodline 2.0 tag team, Tonga Loa.
Here comes trouble.
Tonga Loa ready to wreck shop.
And his partner from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 230 pounds, Tonga Loa.
Loa is unafraid to get his hands dirty, to do what needs to be done. I don't think his hands are ever clean.
A true hothead. Loa never quite thinks things through.
Well, you don't have to think things through when you're as dangerous as Tonga Loa.
The Bloodline 2.0 tag team of the Tongans, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa are in the ring. And here comes the team they'll be facing in this matchup, DIY, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano.
Tommaso Ciampa. This is DIY.
And at a combined weight of 400 pounds, the WWE Tag Team Champions, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY.
Gargano and Ciampa back together again. It's so great seeing DIY reuniting and getting things done. And they look focused on getting back on top.
And here we go, tag team action here on SmackDown. Bloodline 2.0, DIY, and here we go.
In the rings, the Bloodline will surely be looking to run roughshod in this match. That pack mentality in full force here.
You have to remember that this version of the Bloodline is essentially comprised of the black sheep of the family. The ones never invited to the family reunions or the cookouts because they're just plain dangerous men. Dangerous men, each with a few screws loose in their own respective rights.
Yeah, the rest of the family may want nothing to do with any of them, but you can't deny how they've come together to create something dominant in this iteration of the Bloodline.
But they're facing a team with endless reserves of fighting spirit. DIY. We know Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano will fight with every fiber of their being. Their heart's well documented, and Gargano and Ciampa will fight until the final beat.
Send into the corner.
Here's the tag. These two superstars. Back suplex. Tope Atomico. They finish each other's sentences. They finish each other's moves. That's tag team excellence right there, gentlemen. He just flipped the script there. Boom.
Just like that, Tonga gets picture perfect. Oh, great takedown into the cover.
Too soon.
He answers right back. Oh my gosh! Clothesline! Oh, driving the elbow.
You know what he's thinking, and it is not good.
Gargano's strike hits the mark. Oh, kick right to the back. Tonga being neutralized there.
Hopefully he can get out of harm's way for a second and let his partner carry the load.
Shows great wherewithal there. Up and
Oh, knee right to the spine.
ooh.
And Gargano with ring awareness. What a reversal.
Got him in the corner now.
Oh, right to the body.
Putting up a united front as this match continues.
That won't separate your shoulder. That'll divorce it.
Chops the elbow.
Tag made here. What do they have in mind? Oh, man, gosh. And they're not over yet. That was incredible. That was that chemistry you cannot teach.
He's able to kick out before two.
Those one counts getting harder and harder to kick out of.
Nah, right in the mat, face first.
That certainly wasn't pretty.
And a stomp to the gut. And gets sent right into the corner.
Oh, step ahead of Ciampa.
From behind, shoulders down, for the win.
A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
Boom, step ahead there. Ciampa skillfully counters. Oh, what a clothesline.
And Tama evades that.
Arms trapped. Precision strikes. Just going all out with every blow. Kick right to the gut. Devastating kick.
Ciampa, kick to the abdomen.
Ciampa with a psycho cutter. Ciampa looking to hurt his opponent.
Ciampa is set up. Target acquired.
In off the tag. He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
Gargano strikes him.
And Johnny looking to secure the victory. Wow, talk about making the save.
Johnny Takeover wants to end this thing right now. Johnny wrestling with a takedown. Looking to cinch it in. There it is.
Pain just painted all across his face right now.
Struggling. They can't take it anymore. Has to tap.
Here are your winners, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY.
A disappointing result for the Bloodline in this one.
This is what DIY is all about. Standing on their own 2 feet and proving that they are the better competitors.
DIY. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa pick up the tag team victory over the Bloodline 2.0 representatives Tonga and Tonga here on Friday Night SmackDown. As we continue with the action on the blue brand here on Friday night. One-on-one action, Cedric Alexander taking on The Miz. The Age of Alexander versus the A-lister. And who gets the win in this one? And it's The Miz with the win over Cedric Alexander. Tag team action. More tag team action because we had the Bloodline 2.0 versus DIY. But now it's Angel and Berto Los Garza also representing Legado del Fantasma with Elektra Lopez and Santos Escobar in their corner as they take on the OC. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. The OC, the Good Brothers, the club. And who gets the win in this one? And it's Los Garza with the win over the OC. Women's division action. Charlotte Flair, Elektra Lopez, Blair Davenport, and Zelina Vega in fatal 4-way action here on SmackDown. And who gets the win in this one? And Elektra Lopez picks up the fatal 4-way women's victory over Charlotte Flair, Blair Davenport, and Zelina Vega. And it's time for some one-on-one women's division action. Indi Hartwell taking on the Glow, the always athletic and highly skilled Naomi. And Indi Hartwell has Candice LeRae in her corner. Women's division action. Indi Hartwell, Naomi, one-on-one women's division action. And it is next on SmackDown. We continue the action here on SmackDown with some one-on-one women's division action. Here is Indi Hartwell with Candice LeRae by her side.
If you ask Indi Hartwell herself, Cole, she's not up and coming. Indi believes she is already main event worthy.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Candice LeRae from Melbourne, Australia, Indi Hartwell.
Hey, Indi once held the NXT Women's Tag Team titles.
Yeah, Indi's reached the main event level of NXT, and I believe she can do so elsewhere.
Byron, she's in amazing shape. She has great in-ring IQ for her age.
That's all true, Michael, but history has shown that Indi Hartwell has some bad taste when it comes to husbands.
Go ahead, Byron, shoot your shot.
Indi Hartwell is in the ring, and here comes the woman she'll be facing in this matchup because it is Glow time here on SmackDown. The always athletic and skilled Naomi, and here she is.
From Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Naomi is a woman who wastes no time mixing it up.
Naomi, one of the most innovative athletes in the women's locker room.
We are about to witness an insane display of athleticism.
It's time to see if the power of glow is real.
Well, one thing is for certain, Naomi definitely knows how to handle her business.
And here we go. One-on-one women's division action here on SmackDown. Indi Hartwell, Naomi, and this matchup is underway.
As this match officially gets nice takedown. Stack them up. Countered into a new cover. Oh, wait a minute. Turns the leverage for a pin of their own. Turns the tables. Shoulders down. She kicks out before one.
Still too fresh to stay down.
Locking up with the collar and elbow.
A big shot.
Collar and elbow.
Getting out and now locking in the side headlock. Ooh.
Able to make a move. STO takedown. Elbow drop. Look ringside now, guys. This manager is doing something very suspicious.
Looking dazed. You can tell she has no idea what's coming to her.
Nice springboard drop kick.
Attacks from the arsenal of Hartwell.
Indi cannot be stopped right now.
A challenging matchup here for Naomi. What can she do to get the upper hand, Corey?
Well, Naomi just needs to feel the glow and let her confidence carry her to the finish line. When Naomi believes in herself and fights with all her heart, she can be pretty unstoppable.
Oh, the body's not meant to be stretched that way. Oh, right to the throat. Great move.
All eyes are on Indi right now.
Would you look at this? She is removing the turnbuckle pad now. Into the cover, looking for the win.
No, a kick out.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Oh. What a face buster. Stomping down.
And she just avoided some serious damage. Reverse DDT. Ooh, right to the arm.
Saw it coming. It counters it. Big hip toss into the cartwheel.
And a knee strike. What a combination.
Boom.
Got out of the way that time.
Check your jaw.
Split leg shot. Great flexibility.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
She shows that she's far from finished.
She's taking things back into the ring.
Beautiful.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Indi was scouted there.
Find some payback with their own reversal.
Ooh. Lift it up. What's next?
A powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done.
Yeah, pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those. Right to the leg. Ooh. Naomi showing her instinct. A little back trample there. And, okay, I respect those moves. Oh, man. Rolling into a monkey flick.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. Naomi finds her target with that one. And now she's making it to the top rope here. From the top rope. Oh, way off. That's a big mistake. Quick thinking from Naomi.
Ooh, elbow strike.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm. She's locked in, about to go for the kill.
Nice springboard drop kick.
Climbing to the top turnbuckle now. She's coming to, and she's not going to like what comes next. From the top, down. Might have her shoulders down. And she thwarts the pin attempt in one.
Unbelievable display of will in the late stages of this matchup.
Caught the leg. Backs with a punch to the gut. Indi is in a daze. This could be over soon. Full Nelson cinched into a sit-out slam. Critical danger for Indi.
Cover, cover, cover.
There's two. And a kick out.
You gotta be kidding me.
Surviving that maneuver is absolutely amazing. What else does Naomi need to do? She's fought so hard, but still can't close it out.
Some agility gets her out of dodge. Ooh. How are these women keeping this intensity? How are they not entirely drained by now?
Pure adrenaline's got to be taken over. It's the only explanation. Uh-oh. Full Nelson prying open the arms. And a great power escape. And a shot to the back. Ooh, merciless looking blow. What a boot. Got out of the way. This is a situation you want to avoid.
And then quickly the cover.
Kicking out before the count.
She is not done yet.
Indi Hartwell attacking the arm.
Hammerlock DDT, just devastating.
Is it enough? Is this the end? Two. Stopping the ref's count at two. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
Uh-oh, full Nelson. Reverse STO. Indi is ending this fight right there. Two count. And a victory here tonight.
Here is your winner, Indi Hartwell.
An impressive win for Indi Hartwell.
Naomi fought with all she had, but in the end, it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, but you can't extinguish that fire inside Naomi. You can't stop the glow. You got to believe that Naomi will pick herself up and come back stronger than ever.
Indi Hartwell picks up the women's victory, or better yet, picks up the victory in women's division action over Naomi here on Friday Night SmackDown as we head into our next match. And it is time for some more action on SmackDown. Santos Escobar takes on Damian Priest, the Emperor of Lucha Libre, the head honcho of Legado del Fantasma, take on the Archer of Infamy, The Punishment, and it is next on SmackDown. We continue the action once more on SmackDown, and here comes the self-proclaimed Emperor of Lucha Libre, the head honcho of Legado del Fantasma, Santos Escobar.
Bringing brutality as the leader of Legado del Fantasma.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Legado del Fantasma from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, Santos Escobar.
He is the Emperor of Lucha Libre, the Emperor of Legado del Fantasma. Heck, he's even the Emperor of the LWO.
That last part isn't true, Corey. He has no honor.
Well, Escobar doesn't rule with honor. Santos Escobar rules with force.
He is preparing to go one-on-one with one of the most destructive forces in WWE, in Damian Priest.
Santos Escobar is in the ring and is ready to go. And here comes the man he'll be facing in this matchup right here on SmackDown. The Archer of Infamy, the Punishment, Damian Priest has arrived.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
A man who was abandoned by Judgment Day. His own friends turned against him.
Well, you reap what you sow. Damian Priest ran with a dangerous crowd. Now he's on his own, and better for it.
Multiple title reigns in his career already, but Priest wants even more.
And there's nobody who can stand in his way.
And here we go. More action here on SmackDown. Santos Escobar, Damian Priest, and the bell has rung and the match is underway.
This thing going, ready to prove just why he deserves to be a top dog here in WWE.
Santos Escobar's win-at-all-cost mentality has paid off for him throughout his tenure in WWE, but it's managed to burn quite a few bridges for him as well.
Yeah, Byron, but Escobar seemingly has no problem burning those bridges if it means he gets one step closer to his own goals.
And then there's Damian Priest, a superstar who's well-versed in both martial arts and the art of kicking butt.
Yeah, Priest isn't someone to take lightly in the ring. He'll knock you out, he'll toss you around like you're trash, and that's just how he'll get things going.
Follow this up with a leg drop.
Big move followed up with a pin attempt. Not even a 2 count for him. Oh, man. He averts the offense. Rolling elbow. Woo-wee. Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Picked up and being carried around now. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. Corey, what's the strategy here facing Damian Priest? What?
On his grapevine, trying to step through. Here it comes.
Tequila sunrise.
Got this one locked in extra tight.
He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand.
And Priest looks a little less intimidated after taking some punishment there.
Escobar showcasing that second-generation Lucha Libre skill.
Catapulting down on the opponent.
able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Unbelievable athleticism.
And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch. Just disrespectful.
Making a mockery of your opponent could eventually backfire. Priest able to adapt.
Kick right to the back of the leg. Trading back and forth blows now. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out. They are emptying their tanks. He's got them down. This could be it.
Almost 2.5.
He really thought that was it.
A sharp chop. Oh, my Lord.
His body. Escobar. Victory.
Feeling like it's over for Priest.
2 count. Near fall.
Damian Priest rising from the brink with a hell of a kick out.
Just dished out his most devastating offense, and you got to be wondering if he's thinking one more time will be the charm. Shoulders down. And a shoulder is lifted before one. Cover. Kicks out.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Pinpoint kick to the back. Escobar is picking the competition apart.
And this is what happens when you play. Kick to the mid-side.
Priest able to avert that.
Counters to gain the advantage.
As the arm bars stretch in.
Just stretching out the arm. Oh, he paid for that high risk.
On Rhodes with the boot.
That's it. Damian looking to end this now. He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
I was not expecting that from him at this point.
Elevated flatliner.
There's the Archer of infamy hitting the bullseye.
And rarely is he off target.
And Santos looks clueless as to where he is right now.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining the foothold. With a series of kicks and a big forearm to finish.
And he comes in under the ropes now. Oh, and that blow has him wavering.
Yeah, a man of Damian's size can do a whole lot of damage. Proof positive right there.
I don't know how these men keep going.
They gotta be close to running on empty by now. Across the top rope. What a hot shot.
Santos falling victim to an onrush now.
A smothering offense from Priest here.
He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside.
The foot DDT.
Having trouble making it to a vertical base, and it looks like it's a rope step to the outside tope con hilo.
And that takes so much skill to land with such accuracy.
It takes a whole lot of luck, too.
Stop after stop after stop.
Stalking a downed opponent. And a forearm right to the face.
The audacity. He can't seem to find any answer here.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
Priest has his opponent up. Razor's edge. Priest has him staring at the lights.
He manages to kick out. What strength.
Just an incredible wherewithal to get the shoulder up.
Hey, you...
Oh, no, we don't need this right now.
Sure we do. The more the merrier.
These two are having a fantastic matchup. Oh, but where is he?
Escobar.
Victory!
forces Damian Priest called on there, but it worked.
I lost count of how many times it... Escobar connecting with the Phantom Driver.
Goes to the well one more time. No one's getting up from that.
He kicked out at 2.
Damian Priest rising from the brink with a hell of a kick out.
All that work, all these big moves, and it still didn't earn the fall.
Up high.
Wow, cross body.
What a match.
It's total madness in here.
Oh, man. Ouch. Elbow drop.
Off the ropes.
Leg drop. And Santos is showcasing his unique Lucha Libre arsenal.
Priest has to find a way to right the ship here.
It's just punishing the knee. Shot after shot after shot. Hammering away.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes. So much torque on the knee and ankle.
Ooh, well measured.
He's headed up high. Flying. Transitions into the pin. Is this it? And Santos is your winner.
Here is your winner, Santos Escobar.
And the outside help definitely had to play a factor here, guys. I don't know how anyone can call this a clear-cut win with that in mind.
Yeah, they put up a good fight, but you have to imagine their head was not in the right place after that distraction.
That's true, Saxton. It's hard to focus on just the match when there's an outside variable at play.
Santos Escobar picks up the victory after a distraction by Los Garza of Legado del Fantasma, distracting Damian Priest. Neither Berto or Angel or both of them had come out to get physical with Damian Priest. But regardless of all of that, Santos Escobar picks up the victory over Damian Priest on Friday Night SmackDown. A win is a win, and on to the next matchup. And it is time for the main event. Roman Reigns, the OTC, the original Tribal Chief, as he takes on the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, in our main event. One-on-one, Reigns versus Rhodes. And it is next in our main event on Friday Night SmackDown. It is main event time here on Friday Night SmackDown. And here comes the OTC, the original Tribal Chief, and the longest reigning championship for over 1,000+ days. Here he is, the one, the only Roman Reigns. And 2 words: acknowledge him.
Tribal Chief is here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
The original Tribal Chief. Some say the only Tribal Chief.
But Roman returned to a much different world. He went from the island of relevancy to now a man without an island. From a Tribal Chief to achieve without a try.
But Roman is dedicated to rebuilding everything he once had. And this time, he's got the WWE Universe by his side.
Ladies and gentlemen, acknowledge him. The WWE Universe embracing their tribal chief.
Reigns standing tall. The OTC is still pinnacle of this industry.
Roman Reigns has made his aura-like entrance as usual, and here comes the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, looks as ready as ever for action tonight.
And his opponent, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
Cody Rhodes has endured so much, but it's made him a better competitor.
Rhodes has overcome challenges. He finished the story of a lifetime, and he won the undisputed WWE Championship.
But Cody has never lost sight of what's important.
We all have experienced the evolution of Cody Rhodes, from undesirable to undeniable to champion.
You can feel the adrenaline going through his soul. Cody is ready to fight.
And here we go. It is main event time here on Friday Night SmackDown. Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes. The match is officially underway, and the bell has rung.
Roman Reigns is crucial to his story, pivotal to accomplishing his dream.
Well, Cody could not have picked a bigger target, and Roman does not take kindly to being targeted. He sees Cody as just another annoyance to be swatted away.
Roman Reigns is at the absolute top of his game, so why shouldn't he think that? Cody decided to pick a fight with the biggest dog in the yard. Now they're here to settle this once and for all.
Oh. Collar and elbow tie-up.
Moving out of the hold and now able to lean into a headlock.
Cranking on that arm.
Michael, I think the tribal chief is on the...
Great escape from the armbar.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Arm stopped.
takes on the very formidable Roman Reigns.
Cody's going to have to use everything he knows. Every attack, every strategy. Against Roman Reigns, your one best shot just isn't good enough. But I think Cody knows that, and he came here tonight ready to give Roman all he's got.
From the top, and that holds Cody back. Ooh.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Cody Rhodes riling up the crowd like only a Rhodes can.
German suplex turns the tides.
Shoulder down.
Can he recover?
Only a 1 count before the kick out.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
What a headbutt.
He manages to slip. Spear by Reigns.
Does that finish Rhodes for good?
Covers, wasting no time.
This could be it. The resilience on display from Cody Rhodes is a common occurrence that never gets old.
And after all that, Roman Reigns still hasn't ended this battle. And Rhodes able to reverse that. Uh-oh. Ooh, great anticipation. Reigns just bludgeoning his opponent in the corner. Destroying his opponent. Oh, right into a counter.
The superstar looking to put this thing away.
And straight into the pin attempt.
2. No, stops the count at 2.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3. Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Just using their foot as a weapon. Boom, right to the throat.
Oh, Cody anticipated that.
Not a good spot to be in. Oh, a slam.
Stalking his prey, ready to strike.
The head of the table cinches it in.
Putting his opponent to sleep with the guillotine.
Solid grip on this hold, not letting go anytime soon.
Tapping out.
Here is your winner, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
What a battle we just witnessed. Roman Reigns made Cody Rhodes pay. There was no obstacle Roman couldn't overcome.
This did not end the way Cody Rhodes planned. Now Cody has to pick up the pieces and find a way to recover from this devastating loss.
The OTC, Roman Reigns picks up the victory over the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes to end this week's SmackDown on top. The post-Bad Blood edition of Friday Night SmackDown, as we are on the road to Survivor Series War Games, which takes place in 4 weeks' time on Saturday, October the 25th, on the 4th week of November. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. If you did, and don't forget to turn on the notifications bell as well, so you won't miss new content just like this one. And as always, and until then, signing out.